Hello everyone, it's Maisie and welcome back to Project Cars. This is round 8 of the AOR GT3 Elite League, and this time we are racing at famous Silverstone circuit in Great Britain. I think all of you guys are familiar with this circuit, and also we raced on this circuit in season 1 where I finished second because of the bug. And right now we are looking on my fastest qualifying lap, and this track is pretty well known for all the drivers, so there should be no problems of getting around on this track. And as you can see on the right up corner, I already did a very fast time of 1:58.6, which I was pretty happy about it because again, my qualifying pace in online racing seems to be much faster than when I practice, and I usually do around 1:55 or a high 1:55s. Oh, sorry, high 59s. But I'm not expecting much because I think F1 Massa is still on a pace on this track, and he will put up some blistering laps, I would say. But let's see, and let's wait which time we will do. And you can see in the sector 2 we are again 1/10 faster, so it should be in 1:58 or maybe low 1:58s, which I will be very happy about it. Right now I'm in second position behind F1 Massa, who is in first, but I don't know about how much. And now coming into the club corner or club chicane, very bumpy on the exit and also on this corner right now, so I'm avoiding that curb and now flat out through the last turn and just straightened the car up to the finish line, and we are 1/10, so this was quite a good qualifying lap for us. So once again, F1 Massa on pole position with the lap 1:57.3. I have no idea how he managed to pull that time in Aston Martin. You know, I think this is the fastest time I've ever seen on this track. And we are in second position, 1 second and 2/10 behind F1 Massa. On third, it's RCR Monster 99, or aka Pedro. Then Fissifan with a great qualifying for himself. We haven't seen much of Fissi this season qualifying pace, but we will see how good he will be in the race. Then Martin van der Bert, also season 1, very fast driver from season 1. Then Tipple, AJ and Yorkie, 65 in 8th position with Andrex in 9th. It will be interesting to see where Andrex will finish in this race, because he looks very strong in the race pace. And then closing the top 10 is Michael Senman from Czech Republic. Today we have just 17 drivers because there are some drop-offs, and as you can see there is Kaki missing, one of the fastest drivers, and also Brownski, who had some internet problems, so very unlucky for him. So this should be, or we should have a good result to pull some gap into the drivers championship. So let's see what will happen in the race.
Killer guy 7.
I feel like I'm in a memo right now.
So on the grid on Silverstone circuit once again, and the lights are on and we're off right now. And we had a good launch. Looks like F1 Massa shifted to second a little bit earlier than us, but he's still in the front, and it looks like he's going a lot of wide. But he managed to pick it up and just continue in the first place. We are now in second place, quite safely, with Pedro RC in the third. And it looks like there was some bumping and scratching of the cars in the first turns. But as far as our race is going so far, it's quite a good start for us. And we are just going to try and follow F1 Massa, and looking back to mirrors to Pedro RC if he's going to close up on us or not. But we should stay ahead right now. And it looks like yes, we are just ahead. And F1 Massa looks like he's going to race on his own once again with a superior race pace. But maybe he will make some mistakes. You never know. or maybe he will get a bug. You also never know. But obviously, I don't want him to have some sort of problems or bugs, because you know, if your race is affected by a bug, it's quite frustrating for all of us. And I think all of us had some sort of problems. If it's pit stops or the forklift bug, doesn't matter. But you're not very chappy at the end of the race if you lose some positions because of the game's mistakes and not your fault on your own. And right now looks like Pedro is closing the gap on us, but still we are taking it quite easy on the first lap, just to warm the car up and get into rhythm on this track. And our strategy, or my strategy on this track, was to use medium tires all the way without stop, as I did last time, or last season. And last season I got the the forklift bug, as we call it, but I'm hoping that I'm not getting the bug once again. But if I do, there's quite a good trick. You have to stop the car and reset, and the bug is gone. So right now we are on lap 14, because I managed to pull the gap to Pedro, who then fall into clutches of Andrex and maybe Fisifan, I believe. So they had some fighting over his third place, but right now Andrex is in third. And if you look at the minimap, Massa was just 30 seconds in front, and now he's pitting, so that means that he's on soft tires right now. And we are in first position in lap 15, so we have half a race to go, and our tire wear is looking quite good. Our lap times in 2 minutes, quite safely. That's not as fast as Massa, because Massa is just 1.5 seconds faster than anybody else on this race. But you know, he will close the gap right away, I believe, because he had new tires and new soft tires. So, but I will not give up. I will not give up the position just just because he's faster, and there is no point to fight him. This is for points, so I'm not going to to let him by without a fight. But I will not take the fight into its limits, I believe. So he should be up on our gearbox or motor quite fast. With the rate, he's 2 seconds behind us, and now coming into the Max Beckett's Chapel corners. Very enjoy to drive on this circuit, and also on these turns. It's quite difficult because there is a bump on the last right-hander there, and you can see I lost 8 tenths on this lap in 2 sectors so far, and Massa is closing like 3 tenths per sector on me, and you can see the car is sliding a bit, but the tire wear seems to be okay-ish right now. I have according to the indicators, which are not very very safe to do a race, to see them and to do the race according to the indicators, because last time I think in Catalonia it was that my tires according to the indicator was without the grip, and I still could do 10 laps or 15 more laps. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but on this track it looks that we can depend on it, and basically you have to feel if the car is losing grip or not. But right now Massa is just 1 second behind us on lap 16 out of 28, and he looks like he will be on us quite soon, maybe on this lap, I'm not sure. Again, I lost 1/10 on the first sector in the traction zones, and also in this corner I went a lot wide, so I lost a chunk of time there, and Massa is 2 tenths behind me. But I will defend my position as much as I can into the cops. So now he has no chance to overtake. He was just slipstreaming me, and now into the Michael Beckett. It's not very safe to overtake there, so I believe he will stay behind us. Yes, he is. He has a slight look on our inside there, but you can see he's taking quite a different line there, just to choose the right traction zone to pass me. So this is a kind of a racing that it is expected here in AOR, and right now he's on the inside in a stove, and he is in front, but it looks like that he went a little bit on the curb, which unsettled his car, and I managed to repass him on the outside of the stove, which is quite in F1 there are a lot of F1 drivers overtake on the outside of the stove, but right now where is Massa? He's in he's a little bit behind, and he decided to pull behind us just to don't make any silly mistakes for him, because he's clearly leading this race by one stop, and right now he's just diving into the inside of the second turn of this 17th lap, and now he's in front. There you go, there is the bug again. So I restarted the car, and right now Andrex, who started I believe 9th, is just right behind us in third position. So the race is not over, but I managed to pull the gap. We are now in lap 28, which is the last lap of the race. It's already, the sun is already down, and right now as you can see on my lap times, I lost like 3 seconds per lap on like 5 last laps. So I'm pretty happy to that the race is finished right now in P4. No, it's not P3. It's a bug again. The last lap when somebody finishes and there is some people lap down. The indicator of a position is messed up, but I finished in second position, which I was pretty happy, and it's the best I could do. So there you have it. F1 Massa won his third race, or maybe fourth race, I'm not sure, with a astonishing performance on this track. So congratulations to him. We finished second with 33 points. So that's good points in our bag. Then AJ in third, which happened that Andrex finished fourth. I believe he made some mistakes there in the later stages. So we have second position and third position for the roof team. Then it's Andrex, as I said. Then RCR Monster 99, aka Pedro in BMW, and Silver Arrow. Then Martin van der Bernd, he comes, and Fisifan. Not sure what happened to him. He had a good qualifying pace, but maybe he had some battles in the midfield and dropped a little bit back. Then closing the top 10 is Mini Black. Then an 11 is Yorkie, 12 Michael, 7 and Tipple, Poppleton, Nostra, Cruisen, and Wise Guy. This is how the Drivers' Championship looks like so far. F1 Massa clearly in the lead with 229 points. Andrex is second, some 34 points behind. Then we are third with 15 points behind Andrex. Brownski is in fourth. Sadly to him, he hasn't raced on this race. Then fifth is RCR Monster, and then Kaki, who also hadn't raced. So my aim on this end of the season is to stay in third and maybe to overtake Andrex UK in a second. So I will push hard in the last 2 races, and we will see if I can manage to be the best of the rest. I believe F1 Massa will win the championship. There is no doubt about that. So no speculation there. So the second position in the Drivers' Championship in the season 2 is the best I can hope for. So let's see if in the next races I will perform as well as I did in this season. Let's take a quick look on the Manufacturer Championship. So Aston Martin's still in the front with my team, roof team, 55 points in a second position, and then a third is BMW with another 68 points at the back. Then it's Audi's, McLaren's, and Ginettas. again, it looks like that the Aston Martin with F1 Muscle took the manufacturer championship with them, and I think the roof team will stay in a second with quite good pace. So hopefully this is the case. Next up in the AOR GT3 Elite League Season 2, it's the Zhuhai International Circuit in China. I believe that the year says that the track was built in 2015. I'm not sure, I have never seen this track on any racing game, so I believe it will be new for all the drivers, and also there will be the transition race from maybe afternoon to the midnight, so not sure how the track looks like so far, but I think it will be the same as the other races with F1 Massa dominant victory once again. But I think I will try my best to be in second once again. Not sure if Brownski will be in the race or Kaki. I hope they will, because I really missed them in this race. I had no fights, the race was boring for myself and for my view. So I'm here in the AOR just to battle with some cars. It doesn't matter if it's in front or at the back. I just like to race hard the guys. So this is all for this round 8 from Silverstone, and I hope you like the video, and also please give it a like if you like it and comment down below. And I will be back in the next week from Zhuhai International Circuit. Take care, and I'll see you on the racetrack. Bye bye.